Alright, it's that time once again for another Ashran Trash Can, April the 20th, 2025, 420, right? I'm on my Druid. As you can see, we are not going to the team fight in this initially because our team was not full. We didn't have everybody in. Probably DJL didn't take the cue. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Let's take out the Elder, try and get some artifacts, maybe some books, and see what we can get going here and restart this match after we get a full team. Looks like we got people already on our boss. We're heading over there to wipe them. They got the boss down to 72% so far. We should be okay, though. They do have, what, 4 healers and 1 tank. We have 4 healers and 1 tank as well, so it's actually even matchmaking by the time it filled up. Now we're starting to cap the flag. Looks like they got the Ogre of Shame. We're taking them out. Now we got to finish the rest of the alliance here after the Ogre's history. Get them down, right? Take out the warriors. All these melee men on the road, they just got too much health. Takes a long time to take them out. Hopefully we can get through it though because they don't have too many healers to keep spamming everybody. Eventually we can start popping up some AoE, right? We got Salamander starting to climb up the list. They have their Boomy at the top for damage, of course. Boomkin is just insane right now. I don't even know what I'm doing here, and hell, sometimes I even hit the top of the meter as well. Right now, I'm just trying to blast some targets and getting some kills. There we go, got a hunter down. I'll take that kill. Let's see, the priest is going to get gripped in Fear Bomb. That's fine. So far, we're good. Their monk tank has the AA. Okay, let's see what we can do. Pull him in. Oh no, here comes Stampede getting knocked up into the air. I do have Flappy I can use on the Druid, so that prevents some fall damage. Should be okay. Is their monk just going to stick with the AA? I don't know. I haven't seen a monk tank with the AA before, right? Getting hit up pretty good. I got to do some heals on myself. Regrow spam. Hey, got to do what you got to do, right? Looks like Hellstone is on cooldown as well, so I couldn't use that. My heal is about to come off of cooldown, so I can use that one in the future. Let's see if we can just start putting some pressure on, though. Got to get them targets down, right? Mega Prime, these DKs are just almost impossible to take out, but we finally got them. Start getting them backpedaling, and then we should be fine. Obviously, this is going to be a huge bottleneck for us if we continue to go left of the tower right now. Wipe the ally before the tree. Oh yeah, they got the tree up. Of course they got the tree up. They won't be able to push us without the tree, I do believe. Do not go forward into the bottleneck. Fight here. Exactly, right? Until we get the tree down for sure. Here comes their Frostworm, so we had to worry about that. Now we can start working on the tree, perhaps? They don't have a lot of heals for the tree. They have Brewster in here for a monk healer, but is 1 monk healer enough to keep the tree alive? I don't know. The tree doesn't have that much HP anymore, and I think you need multiple monks to actually be able to sustain all the amount of damage we're doing here. Yeah, the tree's history. Lights out there. They got another Frostworm coming through. Toy City. That is one bad thing about letting them have the Ring of Conquest, is they will get all the toys and books and stuff from over there. And then you got to sit here and deal with them, right? Because they get to loot them all. They're all right here stacked up pretty good. Pop up some AoE, man. Get some people down. Our 2 boomies are at the top of the list. I'm climbing up. I'm at number 8, slowly making it way up. Jeez. Just keep spamming those dots and starfalls, right? I don't know. I mean, playstyle is kind of weird. I don't like having to constantly change targets all the time, but it seems like that's the best way to get the most damage. If you don't have your Moonfire and Sunfire on every target, you're losing damage for sure. They used to have some abilities that would spread them, I think, but I don't know a whole lot about Druid to know which ones do and which ones don't. Obviously, I think I have one of the talents that makes Moonfire hit a second target in range. I think Sunfury hits multiple targets as well, but like I said, I really don't know the class that well. I'm just trying to stay alive and keep hitting Starfall as many times as I can, right? You got to stack your Astral Power up, and that will give you more Starfalls. The Starfall basically just does damage on every target in range. I guess it only hits targets that are in combat, though, because if you hit you know, Starfall inside of a dungeon, it doesn't seem to pull everything in the dungeon like it used to in the past. It probably only will pull the targets that you have aggro on, that you're in combat with. We're pushing up to the next flag, though. We still have people back at F4 capping it. Get that flag capped, and then we can see what we can go from there. Maybe we can push in and take out the boss. I don't know. Let's see. Depends on if they have any more backfills, right? It seems like the Alliance always have a shit ton of healers that backfill in. We pulled the AA back here. Is they still got it? Let's see if we can take down the tank with the AA. Yeah, looks like so. Adios, amigo. Loot the dead-ass body there. Is the AA on the ground? I can't quite see it. Too much crap on the screen. Somebody click it. Brewster's over here trying to spin it, so likely it's there. There it is. Somebody get that AA. Let's get some damage popping off from us for a change. Now we got it. Looks like our DK has it. Spell Cleave. There you go. Get some cleaving done with some spells. Some diseases and all the other good stuff from the Unholy DK. Unholy DK is usually pretty good with the AA, especially because they can say, hey, I know what the kill target's going to be because I'm gripping them in. That's always more fun, too, whenever you know exactly who to attack. Let's see if we can get some more pressure down. We've got their mage down, too. That put us in a pretty comfortable spot far as the lead goes. I think, yeah, our mage is still alive because we have 152 points. The mage counts for 30 points. If we were down by over 30, then maybe our mage might have went to the wayside, but nope, didn't happen. Bubble wrap is right here. Now our mage is under attack. Got that little raid warning out. Blizzard definitely needs to make some changes to Epic Battlegrounds, Ashran being one of them. You need to be able to target the bosses anywhere on the map, just like in Alterac Valley. The bosses are tied to a win condition, and anything that's tied to a win condition, you should be able to check anytime you want randomly throughout the match. It is kind of crazy that you have to be so close to your base just to even target the boss. We're trying to push across this bridge, though. Perhaps we can get in there and get the Grand Marshal Tremblade kill too. Especially now that we have the AA. I didn't see who picked it up on our team though. Did our Boomy get it? Hopefully, right? Salander's at the top of the damage right now. Over 700 million. Yeah, numbers are pretty high. I have a feeling pretty soon, like the next expansion, Blizzard is probably going to do a stat squish again. If not another level squish, right? They're trying to keep everybody low levels and low numbers, so we'll see what happens. They did take out our mage right now. That puts them a little bit closer in striking distance, but we still got a comfortable lead. Just can't lose the lead. There you go. Get some of them knockbacks, knock them off the bridge. Let's take out the ones in the back. See if we can get down. Nope, he's got anti-magic shell. I can't do anything there on the druid, right? I don't think you can do anything from a druid's Boomy's perspective against anti-magic shell. Yeah, there's literally nothing. You'd have to go into like cat form and put on some bleeds or something, because most of your damage is magical. Gonna go ahead and hit the flappy when I get close to the ground. Don't take any fall damage. They're trying to push us back. We're still getting some kills though, so I think we're okay. I used my disengage-like ability to get the hell out of there. I forget what it's called, but I got it on the Midas key at the bottom, right next to Prowl. They're all stacked up on this bridge. Nice and neat, though. Be good to send down some massive AoE right there. Jeez. If you're a mage, you'd be doing a lot of flame strikes for fire, and get your frozen orb on there for frost, and throwing some Arcano spheres for the arcane mage. I feel like frost is probably the best, but I haven't figured out changing to swap it to it yet. I might still do it. I don't know. I was still looking to see if Living Bomb could do any damage, and they just nerfed that fucker into the ground. It's almost not even worth having the talent to do it. And it's only on a proc. You can't cast it anymore. Hey, a little tent port. We got 3 of them back over here. That's more HKs. This looks like it's going to be an HK farm, though. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to push into their base. They did backfill 1 more healer now, so they do have 5 healers, like I was saying before. The Alliance always seem to backfill more healers. The boss is okay, stop it. Too many people panic, man. They see the boss is under attack, and they're thinking, oh no, we need to all recall. And then the problem is, too many people end up recalling, and we end up getting wiped. Yep, just like I put in the raid warning right there. We're going to wipe if people go back for the boss. That's already full health. Yeah, buddy. Just stay here and start farming these kills. We got 51 more HKs to go. Perhaps we can push across the bridge, but it doesn't look like it. We got a hunter that's starting to pop up on the top of the damage meter as well. I'm in 5th place overall. That's not too bad for the Boomy. Yeah, buddy. I don't know. Like I said, I think I have more fun playing the hunter just because of the range. The range is what's up. Seems like Boomy, you got to get so close, and then if you get gripped in, you can go bear form and hit some bark skin and some other cooldowns, but for the most part, you're almost history. Especially if they double or triple grip you in. Pack you a bowl. Let's get him down. Hey, Kano, that was for you. And Blaze, right? We are pushing across this bridge. 42 points. Do we have enough where we can get in there and take out the boss? Maybe. It's going to be close, probably. Someone pull the boss to the front, and if we could just get someone to hold it and not pull the boss out, we could fight it technically right here. Problem is, usually when we fight the boss right here, somebody ends up pulling aggro and pulling the boss out, and they reset. Looks like Brewster is trying to run up in our face with the cocoon. Take him out, man. Might as well. I'm just hitting AoE after AoE. I got Brewster targeted now. Sometimes, man, tab target is not your friend. Blizzard definitely needs to figure out some way to make the tab targeting system better, for sure. And you see in this massive team fight like this, AoE's going off everywhere, the screen's sparkling and glittering all over the place. And like I said, I like to see all the nameplates. That way you can see how much health each target has. Obviously, my screen would be a little less cluttered if I would turn some of that off, but then you might miss a nice kill target on somebody. Hey, we got the boss pulled. Perhaps this is it. Can we zerg the boss? Possibly, yeah. Brewster is history, so yeah, maybe. Yeah, the boss is out of here. Lights out, man. Looks like Zeko had the top killing blows, Cannibal for the top damage, and Lyra for the top heals. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.